Neymar was supposed to become football's next king, the player who would bring Brazil another World Cup, inherit Ronaldinho's throne, and eventually challenge Messi and Ronaldo. Instead, his career became one of the most debated in football history. So, did Neymar actually live up to the impossible expectations, or did he fall short of the prophecy presented to him? Let's start with the talent. Neymar, when fit in his prime, arguably rivaled Ronaldo and Messi. He dribbled with a freedom and creativity only ever given to one other great Brazilian, Ronaldinho. He placed third in the 2015 and 17 Ballon d'Ors behind the two people who always overshadowed his career, Messi and Ronaldo. Every club in Europe wanted him after he had proven himself at Barcelona with the help of Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi to win a UEFA Champions League. The following year, he won the Olympics with Brazil, as they faced a strong German side who had humiliated Brazil 2 years beforehand. He continued to break Pele's all-time scoring record for Brazil with 80 goals. His career looked so bright at just 24 years old. However, it was only downhill from there. Neymar, at the age of 25, signed to Paris Saint-Germain for a record transfer fee of £222 million, a team with Mbappe and later Messi. This super team, built of the best players in the world, was supposed to dominate on paper. However, football is not played on a spreadsheet, and the team was totally incoherent. Neymar and Mbappe's playstyles and egos totally disrupted the flow of the star-studded team. They dominated France, but nothing else. People say he went to PSG not because he was a great club, but instead for the money. This meant that he never did well outside of Ligue 1, and therefore not being able to win the Ballon d'Or, because he was always overshadowed by Messi and Ronaldo, the two greatest players in history, who would always play for better clubs and won outside. I hope you would seriously consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot and only takes a click. Now, let's get back to the video. The first injury problems arose when he broke his back in 2014 while playing Colombia. Neymar has suffered 49 public injuries in his career, which is a crazy amount. He spent the majority of his prime sitting on the bench. The way he played angered defenders, and they ended up going hard into tackles against Neymar. His flopping also resulted in several red cards, such as against Strasbourg while he was playing with Paris Saint-Germain. When he moved to Santos, it did not get better. The pitches in Brazil are hard turf, and Neymar is used to playing on soft grass. So, after showing up to Santos, he almost immediately injured himself, and then he sustained another injury shortly after. PSG teammates reported Neymar cussing and insulting younger players. He skipped games to go party, similar to Ronaldinho. He famously skipped the Copa Sudamérica match to play in a high-stakes poker tournament in Sao Paulo. Neymar reportedly showed up late to preseason training. His decisions possibly costed him a Ballon d'Or in 2015 and 17 when he came third behind Ronaldo and Messi, who always seemed to overshadow him. So it seems pretty clear-cut Neymar's career was a failure. But that is only part of the story. We haven't taken one thing into account: impact on the game. Neymar changed the way the game is played. He brought a certain type of creativity that coaches and players try to replicate all the time, but fail. Vinicius Jr., Lamine Yamal, and Jamal Musiala off the ball at his feet. Now for the part you have all been waiting for, the answer. In my opinion, Neymar wasted his talent by going to Paris Saint-Germain, a team that would truly never work, and his temperament also seriously hurt his career. So I would say he wasted a fair amount of his potential. However, maybe that is just how Brazilian and flary players are. Ronaldinho famously was booted from Barcelona for missing practices and going to clubs. I think what people expected from him was also too much. He could not carry an average Brazilian team to a World Cup. So, you decide. Were his expectations too high, or did he waste an irreplaceable talent that will be remembered for his flair, skill, and impact on the beautiful game?